Hello, hello. Welcome to day 3 of week 3. So again, we're continuing on with our exercises. You'll have these 4 exercises, but continuing with your foam rolling and your stretching. Most important parts here. So now we're starting to put things together. So first one we're going to do is a butt lift. So you're going to sit down. Your fingers are going to face away from you to help with that external rotation here that we need to have. Feet are planted, hip width apart, toes straight, arches raised, and we're going to lift our butt. So we roll our hips under, we lift our butt till it's nice and flat, and we hold right here. Bring it down and relax. Again, push it up, hold, relax your head back, come back down, press up, hold. So we're working our butt, we're working our shoulders, our arms, our glutes, our core. Let's do one more like this, and then I'll show you another way to do it if it's starting to work your arms a little too much. And bring it back down. All right, so keep doing those. If you have a stability ball and it's starting to hurt your arms, or you have a couch or whatever you want to use and it's starting to get into your arms too much, you're still going to roll those hips under and you're going to press up and hold. And you can do a weight on here now. You're just not going to come all the way down. You're going to press up. Hold your neck so you're not straining your neck. Open your chest over the ball. So it's not working your shoulders, but it's allowing you a little more extension to open up your chest. So each one has their good benefits. You can always add a weight to this one since you're not using your arms so much and you're not coming all the way down. Another thing to start paying attention to right here. Just like we did the other day with the bridge, how evenly are your hips coming up? So want to make sure those hips are nice and even. Come back down. Pay attention to them here. Extend your back. Open up that chest. Keep your hips up. Hold. Hold. Squeeze both butt cheeks nice and even. Good. And release it down. All right. Now this next one is a straight arm pull down. So again, like the other day, I'll show you several different angles of this so you see it. Your arms are never going to bend, so they're going above your head. So right here, roll your hips under, feet are square, shoulders are back, arms are lifted. Now all we're doing is I want you to shrug up your shoulders, now pull them back down. That muscle, I want you to feel it pulling your shoulder blades down your back. Shrug up, pull them down. As you do it, I don't want you to give in your lower back. So I don't want you arching that back. So roll your hips under so you're right here. Core is tight, arms are here. Shrug up so you feel it pull you down. Pull your shoulder blades all the way down. And you might feel some crackling, you might feel them not sliding completely perfectly, and that's just because they're off track. Just like your knee can have tracking issues and you can feel it cracking, shoulders and everything can do the same thing. So if you want, you can add your loop again. Pull them up, shrug them down. So you want to slide those shoulder blades down. Good, let's do one more here. So keep doing it. Even if you don't have these other pieces of equipment, I just want to show you around. Now you'll see me from behind. I'm going back to my bands on the door. So now I have the bands over the top of the door. So I'm pulling from high to low. So again, I've rolled my hips under. I'm on a smaller ball too, just to make that distance a little greater. My hands are up and I'm pulling them back and down. I'm sliding them back and down, but I'm not letting my lower back do the work for me. pull those shoulder blades back and down so you can feel yourself get out of it. Keep in tract here. So I'm not shrugging up and losing everything. I'm just letting my arms go up, and then I slide my shoulder blades back down. That's the motion I want you to start feeling. Remember, we can't do anything about it if you can't feel it and make it happen. Pay attention to that lower back. So I want you to feel that motion of your shoulder blades sliding down the back of your back here. Sliding down. That's the motion we're looking for. All right, now we're going into our straight arm raise. So now you're going onto your back, right here. Your feet, again, hip width apart, knees straight, toes straight, arches raised, hips rolled in, core tight. So as soon as you roll your hips in, you should feel your core start to work a little bit more. We're going to take our arms, slowly raise up, nice and even. See how far you can get down. So start with your thumbs out, right here. Slow. Again, you might feel some tracking issues on your shoulders. It's a joint that you can have a lot of impingements with. So we want to teach those shoulders to track correctly. Go as far as you can. So if you start to feel your back start to bend or you're not able to reach the floor, stop there. Come back up. If you feel like you can go further or a little farther, tuck your thumbs in and then reach a little farther to the ground. Right here. My hips are still tucked. I'm still breathing all the way down. Make sure your shoulders aren't shrugging up to your ears, just like our last exercise, pull them back and down as you come down. So don't let them reach up higher. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. I can feel all the crackling in my shoulders. They just need to be taught to track correctly. If you do the same things over and over, or you don't do enough self-care, it'll happen. All right, our last exercise, we're going back to the ball. I'm gonna show you a couple different variations as well. So we're gonna start with our little ball. So if you have a small ball, you can do it with this as well. So you are going to put the ball between your shoulder blades, and you're going to roll your hips under. Feet are straight. Toes are nice and straight, and your arches are lifted. I'm holding here. So this is very similar to what we did on your foam roller, but now we're making an exercise out of it, where we let your head drop down, and we lift it back up. So we're making our chest expand and open, but we're keeping our pelvis tilted, so that's not what's giving. That's pushing down to the ground, and we lift up, down to the ground. So we open up over that ball, and then we exhale and pull ourselves up. Don't let that lower half give. Pay attention to where it's giving in. Remember, your body's gonna wanna have its cheats and make things easier for you, and you have to stay strong and be like, no, I need it to go the correct way. Couple more here, and then I'll show you the next one. Last one. All right, so if you wanna take it up a level, I'm gonna turn you this way a little bit. All right, now we are going to use our ball, so a bigger stability ball. This is gonna get your hips off the ground. We're gonna use a wall as well. So we're gonna have our ball. Again, we are aiming the ball between the shoulder blades, putting my feet on the wall. So now I have to stabilize a little more. I've rolled my hips up, so I'm not letting my butt arch around the ball. I'm lifting my hips up. I have my head supported. Then I let my head drop down and arch over my chest area. Expand the chest and lift. So again, these aren't big motions, but everything's now starting to have to work together. Expand open and up. And we're incorporating and adding on to everything we've done previously. So you'll see some similarities, but we're just asking a little more of our body to start to function how we need it to in daily life, and especially when we're on our horse. Keep your hips up. And then if you want to make this one harder, you go farther and farther away from the wall. So this one has a hard time. My upper back doesn't want to give too much. It needs a little more range of motion. Last one. Good. So that one you can start to feel it stretching and expanding your spine, but you feel it a little bit in your core as well. So that's more of a total body. And again, that one you can start to focus on getting farther and farther away from the wall. Make it a little harder as you go. So make sure you are still rolling and stretching, adding in these exercises. Again, keep focusing on several exercises that you're like, yeah, I really need that. Some of the harder ones that you feel, or some of the ones that you feel like your shoulders or body parts aren't tracking correctly. Focus on those. Do a couple reps here and there. These are a lot of ones that you can do in the car. You can do at the office. You don't have to have huge pieces of equipment. You can just go back in your chair. So you can sit in your chair, lean back, and come up. So you can do little stuff here and there that will make a huge difference in how your body is aligned. Get up from your chair every 30 minutes, 10 minutes, however much you can. Get your body moving in the correct way. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.